Bitcoin rises to over 97,000 US dollars. Silver and gold are unstoppable. Japan is screwed. Donald Trump is taking over the world. And that pretty much sums up everything that happened yesterday and today. And with that, a warm welcome to a new crypto update video. Bitcoin at 94,000. Hey, doesn't that look good? We are still in our bear flag. We have basically reached the target of this move as best we could for now. The volume is weak. The market, might not look so rosy soon. Somehow I just don't trust this whole move at all. On the one hand, it has to do with the volume, and on the other hand, it also has to do with the entire news situation at the moment. And today, there's still the decision on the tariffs, the Clarity Act, and some more news coming out. Congratulations. And with that, a warm welcome to a new crypto update video. Yes, Bitcoin at 94, right now at $94,600. We'll now take a look at everything calmly. We'll look at the heat map. We'll look at the current data. I've already mentioned the volume. It's not really great. Bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Hey, what is there to celebrate? But anyway, we'll look at it now, everything that's important. But before we start, as always, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, feel free to join the free Telegram talk and Signal group. You'll always get the latest news there. If something happens or if I enter any positions, you'll be the first to know in there. And otherwise, if you're looking for an exchange where you can trade all this, feel free to sign up with my partner exchange, BingX. Currently up to 11,500 USDT in bonuses and another 10% discount on trading fees for you. All right, yes, let's start, or rather, where do I start? Let's first take a quick look at the analysis. So for Bitcoin, our correction target, or rather our pump target, has been completed for now up to 96. At the peak, we were at 96,700 US dollars. I think on some exchanges, even at 97K. From that, you can see, yes, that this move was very, very cringe again. Importantly, I said this yesterday in the live stream, but also in the Telegram group. We tested our yearly pivot and didn't get a close above it. Let's take a quick look at the daily time frame and look at this whole little game. We see, hey, we barely made it above my yellow line, where I said in the live stream yesterday, hey, we'd like to see a higher high and a nice pump. At the same time, if we look at this, the green vector candle should be recovered to then test the 50 on an EMA basis again and then continue to rise. That is the small hope I have for you at the moment. But now comes the big, big but, which I noticed. I posted it in the Telegram group every now and then yesterday. The sell volume, it was really extreme yesterday. We are now here on the 1 minute. We can gladly take a look at the 3-minute time frame. You can see it even better there. Look at this huge sell cluster. What was reached yesterday during this pump up to, yes, almost 96,000 US dollars. And you can also see, for example, here in the spot order book, the pump only went up to 96,000, just barely. But we had massive sales. Just this 3-minute candle here was 107 million. The next one had 108. The next one again, 108 million. So within 9 minutes, 300 million in Bitcoin spot was simply sold. We haven't seen something like that for a long, long time, and the bid demand, so the order demand, is not there at the moment. That was already a bit of a small thorn in my side yesterday, that we have so much spot selling or selling pressure here. At the same time, yesterday we also had the issue with JP Morgan, that on the one hand, they of course don't agree with this 10% card cap. Of course, other providers, and then at the same time that JP Morgan missed its earnings. And not just by a little, but significantly. And we're getting 1 or 2 more earnings from banks this week as well. I think today, Bank of America should follow. So the second bank that follows, TSMC for the AI sector, is also coming this week. So that's not to be taken lightly. And yet we see in the markets, yes, stock rally extends gold, silver, and lead metals. So in effect, all the commodities and metals are pumping, pumping, pumping. Safe haven assets is all I can say. And at the same time, things are brewing here. Short yen positions have built up again in recent weeks. Intervention zone Japan, we've talked about it long enough. I'll go into it in a bit more detail in a moment. But these damn high sales that we simply have here right now with Bitcoin, plus we are now here on the monthly view of the heat map. The heat map has been cleared at 95. Who can still remember from the live stream yesterday? 95.3 up to 96.6, everything was fished out. That means most of the liquidity is below us. Let's take another look at this on the seven-day time frame. Let's just quickly update this here. There we also see NADA for now. The next liquidity is at 89, 82, 73. At least for now, there is significantly more liquidity. The only positive thing is the funding rates. They are not that high. So that means there is also massive shorting against it for now. But from the overall picture, nothing has changed at the moment. My short position is still running. It hasn't been doubled. Nothing has been done. Also because I was asleep and didn't set any limit orders. For me, it only gets interesting from $97,000, $98,000 to double the short somehow, so that we might get into the we are fucking back zone. For now, nothing has changed in the overall picture, at least not for Bitcoin and also not for the altcoins, which I will also discuss in more detail in a moment. Because strangely, when I look at Solana on the right side of the screen, but okay, we'll definitely get to that in a moment. Otherwise, as I said, it's nothing really spectacular. We'll definitely get the info today regarding the tariffs. That's going to be very, very interesting, I think, because Trump imposed new tariffs yesterday for everyone who works with Iran. Then today, if we take a look, the retail sales, the producer prices are coming out. Very, very important, in my opinion, definitely for today and tomorrow at what? Oh, wait, initial jobless claims at 2:30 p.m. Okay, I just thought for a moment it didn't show up, but okay. Initial claims at 2:30 p.m. Very, very important for tomorrow. But for today, first of all, tariffs. I know you can't hear the word anymore. To be honest, I can't hear it anymore either. But the market is cooked, in my opinion. Let's move on to the altcoins. Something cheerful. Hey, Ethereum is well on its way to reaching our target zone, $3,500 to $3,800. That will be the zone for me where I'll then consider building up a small short position first. Nothing has changed about that either. Volume is dead, NADA has changed. Solana, hey, Solana has managed to reach my target zone. Which of you is short? You'd better secure it. So just some well-intentioned advice, secure the thing or take profits. I don't know when you got in, but the fifth wave has been reached. Take profits, secure it, and that's that. The sell zone is invalid for now until I make it valid again. But that could take a little while. So for now, just wait and see. Sorry for my slip of the tongue just now. For now, let's wait and see how Solana reacts here. But for me, the sell zone is now complete because we had a textbook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave formation upwards. The inefficiency up here, or rather the vector, is more than 50% filled. That's what I wanted to see. As far as I'm concerned, the market can go ahead and crash downwards now. I'd be very happy. Then onto the traditional markets. Let's move over to the US dollar. The US dollar is strong. Why? We have an investigation against Powell, the independence of the Fed, and yet the dollar is strong for now. Okay, what about the euro? The euro is falling. The euro is still in our wave 4, currently still intact. USD JPY, for me, that's the most interesting thing the Forex markets have to offer at the moment. On January 23rd, mark the date. So in a week and a half, I think next week, Friday, is the next interest rate decision in Japan. We are in the intervention zone, which means Japan must intervene. And also with the bonds, 10, 20, 30, not good. Not good. At the same time, I'll throw this out there a bit early, the volatility index. It's up. I'm slowly getting the urge to short everything. I'll tell you honestly, I'm slowly getting the urge. I think in the next few days now, there's still a lot coming our way, especially since Trump isn't holding back at the moment, whether it's Iran or Greenland. Yesterday, I read it to you on the live stream. If you want, you can go and watch the live stream again. I read that an intervention in Greenland is possible at any time within weeks or months, right? Then the new tariffs against Iran, or rather, which will simultaneously affect Russia, China, and of course, India. It's just a damn shit show at this point, but that's another topic. Let's just move on. Gold, pumping, still in wave 3. Silver continues to go completely parabolic upwards. Next target, 94, then $116. Don't short it, don't short it. I'm telling you, honestly, that's why I haven't shorted silver for weeks. We had the zone down here, secure take profits, and then give it the next pump upwards. So it's not shortable, and I'm sticking to that. It's not going to happen either. I'm sticking with Bitcoin and possibly Solana. Those can be shorted much more easily, and maybe Ethereum too. Otherwise, a good transition, speaking of shorts, to take a look at the traditional markets. What's the DAX doing? Okay. Absolutely. I mean, we're in absolutely overbought territory here. The next pivots would be at 26,000 points, which I just don't see at the moment. Shorted Dow Jones. It's getting interesting. In my opinion, it's slowly getting interesting. Dow Jones sold off yesterday. Okay, Bitcoin is pumping. Dow Jones sold off. Volume. NASDAQ is pulling back. We're still consolidating here. Not great. S&P 500, wait, here, this is the chart I wanted. Volume is still below average. Bearish divergence. I don't know what else to show you. It's the same thing every day, but we just have to wait. Russell is the only thing that's pumping, but I don't see that as a real advantage for the traditional markets right now. That's what will be interesting for me. Volatility index, I'm curious to see today what comes of the tariffs and if that's possibly the domino, and then Japan follows. Japan, sorry if I've been getting on your nerves with this topic for a month now, but they have to do something, or else Japan is completely screwed. And Japan is still the cheapest country with the cheapest interest rates in the world, while the US is struggling with 3.5, with 3.75, and that's probably, you can see April here. Wait, now you can see April. April, a 60% probability that the interest rates will remain the same. June is the first time we have any chance of an interest rate cut. Interest rates will stay higher for longer than expected. Very, very likely, unless something happens. Mark my words. Otherwise, yeah, that's it from my side. We'll hear from each other again tomorrow or in the Telegram group. I would be really, really happy if you would leave a like on the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel. And otherwise, I'd say we'll definitely hear from each other again tomorrow. Take profits. That's all I have to say. No matter what you do, whether it's altcoins or anything else, take profits. Take something from the table, please. Just some friendly advice. We'll talk again tomorrow. I hope I was able to give you a good insight. And other than that, we'll talk again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye. And as always, stay crypto.